we break down Devin Haney and his Canelo Triple G3 on its way. Please like and subscribe. Help us hit 10,000 subscribers. Leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Sunday Morning Champion. We want to get into a couple of things. Devin Haney, the superstar prospect, is now 20 years old. He headlined the Showbox card. We want to get into that. We also want to talk about Triple G and Canelo maybe meeting for a third time. Triple G looks like he's going to sign with the Zone. But we'll get into all that. I want to start with Devin Haney. His performance was very, very mediocre. Look, he won the fight. He dominated the fight. He did everything he needed to do. He outclassed, and I'm going to butcher this name. And how are you guys saying it? And Ndangini? Ndangini? I think that's how we say it. Ndangini? Look, for sure. Haney won every round. He dominated the whole fight. And Ndangini was a tough customer for sure, right? He did some things well. He attacked well. He fought in the mid-range well. And he was certainly a step up from anything that Devin Haney's fought in the past. And look, Haney's only 20 years old, so there's plenty of time for him to get to the championship level. But let's be real. Devin Haney, there's a lot to fix. He's going to accomplish, a level of success based just on his natural abilities, his athleticism, his reflexes. They're world class. He's an incredible athlete. He can do some incredible things, but he needs to be more than just an athlete who boxes. Look, like I said, if I had never seen Devin Haney before, I would say his performance was impressive. That being said, we've seen Devin Haney now for 2 years, since he was 18. I know he's been pro since he was 17, but he's fighting in Mexico, and I remember he fought in Philly, and that was the first time really anybody saw him when he was 18. But he's not getting any better. He's not. He isn't progressing. He really isn't any better than he was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I guess it was about a year and a half ago, he beat a guy named Miguel Angel Perez Aspero. Let me ask you, if you guys have seen that fight, has he improved at all since then? Because I don't think he has. And this is I'm not knocking Haney. I mean, I guess I am. I'm not saying I think he's a bum or I think he's trash. I think he's very young. He's very raw, which is fine for a 20-year-old because he has time to get better. But I'm not seeing the improvement you'd want to see. Let's start with the flaws. It's always one punch at a time. He threw some combinations here and there in the very early going, but I'd say from the fourth round on, you could count the number of combinations he threw on one hand. There's almost no combination punching, which is shocking given his tremendous hand speed. Like you guys just saw Caleb Plant fight, right? Caleb Plant's got great hand speed for a super middleweight. And you saw him throwing crisp, clean, beautiful combinations, triple and double, because you can throw a lot of combinations and not risk getting hit, right? Because they're coming in so fast. This is going to be a problem because one punch can be timed, right? It doesn't matter how fast it is. And again, this is all at the world class level. Anyone below the world class level, a B fighter or lower, Haney's going to beat just on his natural ability. That being said, your B plus and your A level fighters, they're good. And they're going to time you. I was just thinking Linares. Linares is a great counterpuncher. He rolls with punches, times really well, and has great hand speed. Linares would chop this kid up. Just being real. I think Richard Comey would beat him. But that's at this point. He's only 20, so I'm not asking him to beat those guys yet. What I'm saying is he's not ready for those guys. Like I said, it's constantly one punch at a time. And that's not going to get it done. He's got a great jab. How's about throwing it every once in a while? Right? It's tremendously quick and sharp jab. But when he has his man against the ropes or backed into the corner, he feints, looking to set up the left hand, trying to land a perfect left hand. Look, your power's not good. And that doesn't mean you can't knock guys out. It really doesn't. I shouldn't say his power's not good. His power's not one punch. It's not devastating. Look, speed kills, and he's got that. So it's now about landing on the button and landing at the right angles. And he can drop people. You know, if you hit him on the temple, hit him on the jaw, with that hand speed, they don't see it coming, you can get knockouts. But you got to set it up. How about throwing a jab? When you have your man backed up against the ropes or in the corner, how about instead of just looking to land the left hand, you flip that right hand jab out. You flick it out, you keep that stick, you keep that distance and set up the left hand instead of just trying to feint. You know, how about blinding him with that jab? You know, instead of just keeping it in your pocket, when it's in your pocket like that, and not protecting your face, by the way, that's a problem. Let's get to that. He's getting hit way too often. He keeps his hands in his pocket and relies on reflexes to avoid punches. And there's no firing after he slips, right? He's moving his head, trying to slip punches, but he doesn't fire off of that. This is not, again, he's tremendous. This is a little bit nitpicking, but it's not, right? Because he's not ready for the guys at the elite level. He isn't improving. Good fighters at the elite level will hit him, no problem. They will counter him, lead right hands, southpaws, hit him with lead left hands. He's way faster than Mikey, but Mikey's timing is picturesque. Mikey would just keep him uncomfortable, hit him in the slow him down, blind him, jab to the body, distract, and bang, hit him with the right hand. He's not, and who knows? Mikey Garcia is a Hall of Fame level fighter. Who knows if Devin Haney will ever get to that level? But his natural ability says he should. But he's got to fine tune and polish these things, which I haven't in 2 years seen him do that. So I would say, learn how to fire. When you slip punches, learn how to fire off on those. Feint, instead of feinting so much, jab. Replace all those feints. I'm not saying don't feint, but you can't just sit there and throw 3 or 4 feints trying to land a left hand. Throw some jabs, keep them uncomfortable, keep them back. And there's got to be more combination punching. Those are the 3 big things I would say that Devin Haney needs to improve on. And let's be real. We just saw Figueroa. We saw Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, all in the recent past. And I throw in Virgil Ortiz as well. Ortiz, Figueroa, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez are all way closer, way more progressed in their career, and they're all around the same age within a year or two, than Devin Haney. Those guys are way closer to winning a world title than Devin Haney is. That doesn't mean Devin Haney can't fix things. He's obviously got the right, I would say he's got the right team, but it doesn't seem to be working. He's got brain power in front of him. He's got smart people. He doesn't seem like a troublemaker. You don't see him getting in trouble, getting arrested, getting into fights, getting drunk, getting DWI. You don't see him doing that. So he's got a good head on. From everything that we hear, he's got an excellent work ethic. That's not a problem. He stays busy. That's a good thing. So look, there's reason to believe he can fix these things, but he's got to start fixing these things. I don't want to be having this conversation again a year and a half from now, and he's still not doing these things. Right? Even if we have this conversation a year and a half from now, he'll only be 21. And I could say the same thing. He's only 21. But, let's see where it goes. Let's see where he progresses, and let me know what you guys think. What do you think of my analysis of Devin Haney? What do you think of his performance? And where do you think and when do you think he'll get a title shot and be a world champ? But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. I want to get into this other thing. But let's get into this Triple G and Canelo. This Canelo Triple G trilogy, which it looks like we're going to get. All parties involved are kind of confirming that we're at least in negotiations for Cinco de Mayo 2019. It looks like Triple G is going to sign with the Zone, which is good and bad. There's rumors he was going to sign with PBC and the Zone, but I'm not going to get into whether, what I like about or don't like about him signing with the Zone. That's his business. That's his pocket, whatever. But there's a lot of fighters over there for him to fight. Andrade, Jacobs, Canelo. Those guys are all on his side now. He should be able to make fights with those guys. That being said, this fight, this trilogy, this third match between Triple G and Canelo does nothing for me. I mean, absolutely nothing. It does more for me than Keith Thurman fighting Josesito Lopez. But Like, look, if we want to find out who the best middleweight in the world is, they have to fight each other. They just can't keep fighting each other. Because I truly believe that the best middleweight in the world is not named either Triple G or Canelo. But I could be wrong, right? It could be Triple G or Canelo. But we don't know that until they fight Billy Joe, until they fight Andrade, until they fight Jacobs, until they fight Charlo, until they fight all these guys. Rob Brandt, too, by the way. He's never lost it that way. He's only lost at 68. Fight those guys. Fight the other guys at 160, and let's see who the best is. Look, the fight, there's no problem with the fight, with Triple G fighting Canelo. There's nothing wrong with it. The first two fights were entertaining. They're good. They were close and competitive. On paper, you can do it again, but why? Let Triple G go out and beat someone else to see that he can beat another middleweight. Because the only solid middleweight he's got to win over is Danny Jacobs, and most people think he lost that fight. Now, most people thought he won the first first Canelo fight, and a lot of people, probably 50% of people, think he won the second. So, you know, they're about even. I thought Canelo won the first. I thought the second was a draw. I know that's weird because that's not how most people saw it, right? But that's how I saw it. That's how I scored it. So I don't have a problem with them making the fight. They were good at entertaining scraps. They're evenly matched. But look, Triple G's not going to win. Can we be real? He's getting older, and there's nothing he can do. The judges aren't in love with his style. That's obvious. Against Canelo, they favor Canelo. And I'm not saying that's corruption. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that's what it is. So, Canelo's bigger, stronger. Triple G is aging. He's 36. He's not going to get better. So, I mean, it is what it is. Canelo's just going to beat him again. So, look, if Triple G can beat Charlo, then why not have him fight Canelo again? Let Canelo fight Andrade, and have Charlo fight Triple G, and let the winners fight each other. Or, look, this is another thing. Jermell Charlo is getting absolutely screwed in this. And Jermell Charlo, you guys know he's one of my favorite fighters. I big up him all the time. He's the mandatory. He didn't even have... He's the mandatory. It's his fight. Jermell Charlo has earned his shot to fight Canelo. Then the WBC tells him, no, you got to fight Triple G and the winner will fight Canelo. And then they said, nah, just kidding. You're not going to get to fight him at all. Triple G is going to fight him instead. How do we get there? How do we get there? They wouldn't do that for anybody else. Jermell Charlo has earned that shot. He has accomplished and beaten everything they've thrown in front of him, and he's cleared every hurdle. That's it. Let him fight Canelo. Mandate it. Make it happen. You got 6 months to fight him. Period. But they're going to let Triple G fight him again. And that's ridiculous. So, I don't know where they go next. I don't know what the plan is, what the deal is. But, hey, it is what it is. And we're going to get, I would think, you know, if Triple G signs with DAZN, and it should be announced this week officially, if that does happen, then I think we're getting the third Canelo Triple G fight. Again, I'm not in favor of the fight, but I'm not opposed to the fight. I understand the fight. I understand monetarily it makes sense. I just wish that someone else would get a shot now. And then what it does is it puts the rest of the middleweight division, which is probably the best and most loaded division in the sport, it puts it on rest, right? Like no one wants to risk losing, so they don't fight each other because they're all thinking that they can get the Canelo fight next, which is the cash cow fight. You know, let him fight Andrade. Let him fight these unification fights. And then they'll fight, you know, if Canelo beats Andrade, then go fight, and if Triple G beats Charlo, then they fight each other. Or if Charlo fights, if Charlo beats Triple G, then we can say, okay, Triple G's done. And then we can rate his career on what it was. But he won't really be relevant at that level anymore, having only beaten Vanes Martirosyan in whatever that would be, a year and a half, right? So let's see where that goes. You know, let me know what you guys think. You know, look, again, the fight should be entertaining. It should be a decent scrap, and Canelo should win. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Is this a fight you guys want to see for a third time, or do you guys want to see something else? Do you guys want to see Jacobs versus Triple G Part 2? Do you want to see Andrade versus Triple G? Do you want to see Andrade versus Canelo? Tell me the middleweight fights that you want to see. Who would you match these guys with next? But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Let me know what you guys think. For Sunday Morning Champion, this is 3D Boxing, signing off, saying thank you, and God bless.
Enjoy 3D Boxing vlog videos? Show us some love by clicking the like button. Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3dboxingvlog.com is also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.